All right, we'll set up for the next feature here. Look at the 05. He's out of Kansas City. It's Brett Heater. Outside of him, good run tonight. First time in the car, the 21 of Vic Tranquino. Row 2, Jalen Wenigal in the 91J with Casey Shields in the 42. And it's the 9 of Robert Garst. He's out of Topeka, Kansas. Denny Belknap in the 00 car tonight out of Bonner Springs. Tim Shields, the 42C. He's out of Kansas City. Caleb Jones out of the 64 out of Effingham, Kansas. And the 9th spot will be Stephen Corning out of Atchison in the 38. Thomas Ground in the 33T out of Kansas City. Tim Pruitt, it's in the 46 car. Out of Atchison, Kevin Anderson, the coach in the 417. Joe Showers. Out of Effingham, Kansas again in the 61 car. Shane Schmidt out of Topeka, the 39K. Richard Jameson out of Sugar Creek in the 98. Vernon Kiever in the 41K. Take your hands. Take whatever you have, fans. It's your stock car feature event. Eddie Ingram Jr. in the 54 car. Darren McRae in the 18 out of DeKalb, Missouri. Michael Knight in the 19th spot in the 32K. Gerald Wawasuk out of Atchison in the 10. And Chad Walker scheduled in the 04. Into turn number 4. Pedals down for Brett Heater as he dives down into turn 1 and 2. And your stock cars are underway. Ooh, looks like a problem from Jalen Wenigal there on the 91. Saw some smoke coming off of that car. Or to be Heater and Tranquino. They lead them down. There we go. Good start out of turn number 4 this time. Brett Heater. Tranquino gets a good run on the outside. Oh, and another car goes around here in turn number 1. Another problem. Engine. All right. Green flag in the air. Pedal down. Here we go. Heater down the front stretch. So Heater, Tranquino, your top 2. Here comes Shields as another car gets a little bit loose. Garst in that number 9 machine. Here comes Anderson. Look out for the 417. Here comes Coach. Right now, Tranquino gets around the 05 of Heater. Tranquino, your leader. On lap number 1, it's Tranquino. Tranquino. Heater now trying to line them up here as they come into turns 3 and 4. Meanwhile, just in behind him too. .42 of Shields as well. Tim Shields. And it's Denny Belknap. So Tranquino, first night out in this car, looking really strong here so far tonight. Vic Tranquino. Starting to pull away from the field just a little bit back here on the back side of the track. Tranquino, the first night out with that car, so it's good to see that he's had some early success with it. Meanwhile, here comes the 05 of Heater as he stalks in front of him with Tim Shields, Denny Belknap, Casey Shields. Your top 5, and then the 417, it's Coach Anderson. .04 down to the infield, Chad Walker. Meanwhile, back to your leaders coming out of turn number 2. With Vic Tranquino. Wouldn't it be something first night out with that car to be able to park it in victory lane, but he has a couple of hungry drivers behind him, and here comes Heater. Just as we speak, Tranquino got loose up there in 3 and 4. Here comes Brett Heater. Heater now. Get into lap traffic here. Yellow backs on the backside. We'll check on that number for you. Six laps in, 15-lap stock car event. A main event here, Lakeside Speedway, Kansas City. Glad that you could be with us here tonight on RacinBoys. Here we go as Tranquino gets a little sideways on the restart. That opens up the door for the 00 Belknap. But Brett Heater takes it down through the back stretch, gets good run off of turn number 2. Shields now right next to Tranquino. He gets a nose in down. He's going to try to slide up in front of the 21, and he does. So again, it's Heater, Belknap, Tim Shields, Tranquino, Casey Shields. So dad and son now. And again, the 417 of Anderson gets by Tranquino again. Maybe some problems now. He was looking strong here early in the race, now fading back a little. But now let's see what Belknap and Heater. Belknap with the lead. He comes up to the outside, gets around Heater in the 05. Heater now slides back in front of him in turn number 2. Heater back to the front. It's a good battle up front here tonight between your race leaders, Heater and Belknap. And at 00, Belknap gets a good run on this low side coming out of turn number 4. Let's see what Heater can do down here. Heater gets a good run off of 2, but this time Belknap, your race leader, out of turn number 2. Meanwhile, behind them, it's Shields, Tim Shields, Casey Shields, Kevin Answer, yellow, debris in turn number 2. So the scores did have, the electronic scoring did have Heater. Then Belknap, Shields, Tim Shields, Casey Shields. So that's dad and son. Then Kevin Anderson, the coach, all the way up to 5th after a slow start tonight. So 9 laps in the books, so we still have 6 remaining. Again, stock car A main event here at Lakeside Speedway in Kansas City on the RacinBoys. Glad that they could be with us here tonight. Heater gets the good run out of turn 2. Here comes Belknap again, that 00 car. Gets that front left wheel up in the air just a little bit now. Gets a little sideways. Look out. Turn number 4 as Shields gets into him. Belknap just got loose in turn number 3 and 4. Hung on to the car, but now the Shields in 2nd and 3rd. Belknap falls back to 4th, and now it's Anderson Tranquino. Tranquino working his way back up as well. I think he's probably just getting a feel for that car tonight. Looked strong early on. Also has some sheet metal damage on the right side of that car as well. Meanwhile, Heater now starts to pull away, half a straightaway lead now with Tim Shields, Casey Shields, Belknap, and Anderson. Then Tranquino, Wawachuk, Thomas, Ground, Garst, and Corning, your top 10. 12 laps in, just 3 to go now. Good battle for 3rd down there. Oh, some problems there. Looks debris in turn number 1 and 2. I believe that came off of Tranquino in the 21 as he quickly slowed. That might be a drive shaft up there. Heater pretty much in control now, but you just don't know what's going to happen as Shields, Belknap, Cam Shields. A couple of guys now going to the high side trying to get a good run off of turn number 1 and 2. Brett Heater, always a strong competitor here at Lakeside Speedway. White flag will come out this next time across. Tim Shields hanging on to that 2nd spot. Good battle with Belknap in the 0 car. Then Cam Shields. Meanwhile, Brett Heater, half a straightaway lead down the front stretch. Comfortably in the lead right now. Shields now takes a good run down on the low side. Try to stay in front of Belknap. Belknap, though, gets a good run out of turn 2. Now gets a nose in on him. That's watch for that second spot as Heater, as he comes around turn number 4. Your winner tonight will be Brett Heater. It's Tim Shields, Denny Belknap, Casey Shields, Thomas Ground, Garst, and the 9. Corning, Wallachuk, Schmidt, Eddie Ingram Jr., your top 10. Brett Heater in that 05, your winner here tonight. Big time bail bonds. Trying to keep that engine cooled down a little bit there. LB. Kenny South down here, our track photographers. Big time Vail Bonds, Valvoline NRT chassis. As he gets up and out of the car, Brett Heater! All right, Brett, if we get a few words in with you. Hey, Brett. Hey, congratulations on your run tonight. Looks like turn number 1 and 2 was the challenge there tonight.
Yeah, it's I'll tell you what, that's probably one of the most challenging racetracks I've ever drove on. I was getting my butt kicked down there in 1 and 2. Finally realized move up a little bit. I found a smooth lane through 1 and 2 and figured it out. But old Denny and Vic Tranquino had a rolling tonight. I had to come back for them.
All right, congratulations on your win tonight, Brett Heater.